好冷清啊，这么大个商场人都没一个啊！看，这店铺都是空的啊！我天，这店铺都空的啊，里面是空的，里面都是空的，我去，难搞啊！现在的经济啊，一些小孩就到下面去踢球了，空空荡荡的这个商场。
This is a shopping mall located near the subway entrance of Jiaofeng Road in Shanghai. According to the photographer, this mall receives very few customers. It is surprisingly quiet. One by one, shops have been forced to close down, including the fresh produce supermarket. Even restaurants are empty. The fourth floor of the mall, which was originally planned to be a KTV, a karaoke TV, has had to close due to poor business.
国际出发这一块，这航站楼啊非常萧条，让大家看一下，几乎绝大多数店全是关门的啊，超级搞笑。其实本来还以为这个旅游陆续都已经恢复了啊，估计可能国内是恢复了，但是国际的航班应该还是没有恢复到正常状态，这些店全关着啊。这些奢侈品店啊，全部关门。
One Beijing resident reported that the commercial scene at Beijing's airport international departures is extremely bleak, with almost all the shops having gone out of business, including luxury boutiques. Some of the seals on the stores show dates from October 26, 2022, which means many shops have been closed for over half a year. Now only Hermes. Some of the seals on the stores show dates from October 26, 2022, which means many shops have been closed for over half a year.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the legmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai in sincerity and truth with this great gospel that is coming out of our Bible. And the beautiful thing about this Bible, it is a Bible of prophecy, and it was this Bible foretold of these things to happen, these stores being shut down, the doors being shut in the streets, right? The sound of the grinding being low. And not just here in America, it's happening overseas in, China. Because, right, you got to realize most of your stuff that was made here in America, that was sold here in America was made in China, made in this place, made in that place. Right? So now what they doing? You had all these businesses remove their businesses from China. Don't forget, China's at war with America through Russia. China's at a financial war with America, a business war with America, right? A chip war with America, a nuclear war with America, all type of on every front you could put it. And these business motherfuckers took all they shit and moved to the Southeast Pacific Seas, wherever the fuck they're at, South Asia. And what else did they do? They seen all these Chinese immigrants crossing over the border to America. So that was a thing of suspicion, a high alert that got people on a high alert. So a lot of these businesses, they remove themselves. That's one thing about a lot of these businesses, that when they see something coming, they're not in the business of losing money. Right? It wouldn't be wise to have a business in a place where war is about to pop off very soon. So a lot of these people, they're maneuvering, making big moves, and that's what's happening to your businesses, man. They're vanishing. They're vanishing here in America. Look at these malls from Detroit to Chicago, San Francisco, right? San Diego, New York City, right? Major malls and big businesses are being shut the fuck down, and they're not going to be brought back open, right? These places are going to be battle scenes for the next conflict here in Babylon the Great. I'm reading Ecclesiasticus 12:1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them." That's what's coming to this place. Evil fucking days, man. You got dead malls. There's about to be dead bodies in these malls, right? That's what's about to happen, man. The scriptures speak about nobody gonna bury a motherfucker very soon, right? Times that we have never seen on the face of the earth. Time of tribulation, because that bread is gonna be lacking, right? a lack of resources, a lack of comfortability, a lack of security, a lack of safety, right? A lack of resources is going to lead man to act like a fucking animal very fucking soon, right? Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth while the evil days come not. And that's what the scriptures is talking about, the evil days, right? The days where a neighbor is not going to care about a neighbor, where a family member is not going to care about a family member, where a friend is not going to care about a friend. Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right? That's most of these people in these dead cities, right? They have no pleasure in their lives and they see there's no future. So the next thing the government officials is going to do, hey man, let's send these motherfuckers to war. That's how you clean up. That's how you clean up. You got a bunch of people, right? A lot of them don't want to work. A lot of them are on drugs, not worth nothing. Hey, send them to war. A lot of them are rebellious. They push propaganda. Let's send them to war. Because one thing about the people, they're stupid. There's a lot of stupid ass people in this society, and all you got to do is give them some smokes and screen and some illusion and some bread and circus and make up a false scenario, and they gonna run with it like 9/11. How many motherfuckers in the military right now because of what the things that happened at 9/11? They believed in some, and a lot of them went to war and lost limbs and got killed, right? Fighting for some illusion that these devils set up. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few. That's what's happening, man. The guy was going through the shopping mall, and nobody was in that mall. The kids playing soccer in the open, right? That's the scenery in a lot of these places in China. A lot of ghost cities where there's nobody in them due to what these computer companies moving, right? You had damn near what they said 200,000 jobs, if I'm not mistaken, just got up and got little. Because you don't forget, China was the hub of where they would go for that cheap labor. They said no more. We're going to India. We're going to Southeast Asia, right? Wherever that is, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they're not dealing with China no more. Moab getting cut the fuck off. And guess what? Moab is only going to push more propaganda. America's to blame. Blame America. Blame America. Everything is leading to what? Conflict. Everything is leading to conflict. It's not leading to what? A resolution of peace. That's why the scripture said, when they shall say peace and safety, then cometh sudden destruction, because there's not coming no peace and safety, man. I'm going to read verse 3 again. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, and the sound of the grinding is low. That's what you got happening over there in Shanghai, in China, in different parts of China, in different parts of America, right, in different parts of the world. The doors are being shut in the streets, and the sound of grinding is being brought low, right? No employment, no work. Yeah, that's when despair kicks in, desperate times, right? People finding themselves in fortunate circumstances. And guess what? Without the power to do nothing to get themselves up out of it. That's the other thing, man. You're gonna be caught up in a fucked up situation, and there's not gonna be no resolution. Why? Because you're not one of the Lord's elect. If you're not part of the Lord's elect, your ass is in deep, deep trouble. Was that Bart Simpson song? Trouble, deep, deep trouble. That's a lot of you people. You in deep, deep fucking trouble. Isaiah 19:15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which is the head or the tail branch rush may do. We talking about Babylon, the great America. Right? The Lord said he's going to remove the spirit of working here from America. Because what made America great? And what? The jobs. Right? Well, what made these people come to Babylon the Great? They came here looking for the jobs, for the opportunity. Right? Read again, verse 15, Isaiah 19:15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail branch or rush may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which shall shake over it, right? That's what's about to happen, man. Ain't no work in Egypt, man. These people about to lose their goddamn minds, and they gonna turn on each other. That's why I said the Lord's gonna have the Egyptian against the Egyptian, right? Neighbor against neighbor, city against city. That's what's about to go down.